Real Talk
with the Door
and Daisy.
Welcome back. This is another episode here with the Real Talk with the Door and Daisy. I am Adore.
I am Daisy.
So before we get started, we like to usually do a check-in with your mental health. Specifically, please don't leave out any details. How is your mental health?
Well, my mental health is great. I was told that if you're having a good day, don't do nothing to make it a bad day. Like, keep doing whatever is making your day good to keep it good or make it great or make it better. So I've been in a good headspace.
My mental health is really good. This week, I have been not checking my phone as much, so I replied to text messages later than I usually would. So as soon as I wake up in the morning, I don't check my phone. I do check the time because I do have places to be, but I like pray first and do my little morning routine before I get on my phone. So I'm in a good space, but most and foremost, let's let our guest introduce himself. Let the people know that you are a returning guest, and for the people who don't know, tell them who you are and what you got going on.
Yeah, this Elo and Rudy. I'm supposed to be a co-host, but
For sure, a
I've been out
co-host.
here like 7 times. But I'm an artist,
A dad.
a dad,
An entrepreneur.
businessman, all of that.
How's your mental health?
My mental health is great. I just try to stay positive, and anything negative just block out my life, and that helped me a lot.
How you block out the negative?
Block people.
You mean like negative people that's already in your life?
Yeah. 'Cause
Block.
usually who would be, yeah.
You would be surprised. The people that be in your life be motherfucking draining your energy.
Definitely.
They be draining your energy. So I'm to the point where if you not adding, you cannot be around me. If you don't make me feel good, I don't want you around me. And like, if you not bringing any value to the table, I just don't want you around me.
I haven't used the block button in so long.
Yeah,
I probably
I don't-
haven't used the block button all year.
Yeah.
So you don't got no negative people in your life, basically?
I cleaned house before the year.
Hello?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking to myself, like, no, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it. But like, they knew they wasn't gonna make it.
They
so
knew they wasn't gonna.
I probably didn't even have to block them. Like, people really push themselves out of your life. Like,
Yeah. So I definitely, I don't really block nobody.
you like to ignore people.
Yeah, my
You get
ignore game strong.
you
as
get
hell.
a rush out of that.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
Text
that do that.
text me 30 times.
I hate that.
Just for her to still watch you text her
And
30
call
times.
me 30 times on my phone on Do Not Disturb. So,
They gonna get through after the second time?
yeah, they get through it the second time. She just hit the side button, turn it down.
You crazy. So what's going on?
I'm working on a million different things right now. I'm coming off an injury. I'm working on my app, my NBC app. I'm shooting a documentary right now. I'm recording every day, getting my merch together, just working on the rollout. I'm working on a million different things, literally.
Million different things. You just said you came back off injury.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
I got shot in April.
Okay. And that video.
Yeah, up the
I don't
video.
even want to talk about the video right now.
Yeah, I
Let's talk
only
about-
seen the video once.
We gonna get there. But like, while you was in this process, like, what was you thinking about
Like during the recovery process, or like when that happened?
when it happened?
My thinking process, I mean, at that moment, the only thought process be stay alive. That's all I was really
Because
thinking
why that
about.
lady tell you to lay down?
Yeah, and it's gonna give me a quarter of a bottle of water.
So I'm 50-50 with the lady because, and the lady made me,
I ain't 50-50
my
with
person.
her at all.
because I feel like sometimes people do record just in case like something happened and like we need like video or something. But when she went to her social media, that's when that pissed me off.
I
'cause
feel like when you take your phone on to record, it needs to be like some police involved. Like you need to be watching what they doing to make sure
Yeah.
whoever they trying to take to jail, whatever, is safe. And sometimes even that don't help. But I feel like she was wrong at that time because what was the point for?
What was you
for
doing?
recording?
So how did that make you feel? Like if you was able to reach out to that lady, what would you say?
I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 with it. I used the negative and turned it into a positive. Without that, it would be like, without that video, it wouldn't I'm trying to think of the right word I'm trying to use. It wouldn't be as valuable. The situation wouldn't be as valuable as it is without that video. It would have just been me getting shot. But
Yeah.
I
with
feel like she
people-
invaded your privacy. Like, what was that? What if that was your son, your brother, your husband, your child's father? Like, would you want someone doing that to you?
Right, because at the end of well, yeah, that's true.
Right.
So, for her to have put that on her own personal social media just for, what was your? I want to know what was her. What was your? Why would you? What made you think that was okay to put that on your social media? Like,
Right.
I'm sure that could have been a way you could have sued her.
Probably, but I ain't gonna say I don't care that much about it. But like I say, I just use something bad and turn it into
Turn it
something
to
good.
something good. I know that's right.
Yeah,
You gotta
definitely.
take the negative, turn it to a positive because they want to see you down. And you
How-
can't let them keep you down.
I know that's right. How was your recovery process?
Long. I mean, I'm still going through it. Just adjusting. It's long, but it's cool. Like I said, I keep my mental health straight, so I don't like really think too negatively about it. Like I say, with everything else, my eye situation, everything I've been used in a negative, turn it to a positive.
Cause you know these nosy people, the people want to know.
They want to know.
They want to be in your business. They want to know your thought process, how you do it.
Yeah,
I know it's a lot of people that wouldn't be able to be in your shoes.
right.
So,
Definitely.
know that you blessed.
I appreciate it.
For sure. I seen you was just out doing a show.
Yeah, yep. I mean, I wouldn't have if it was anything other than it was a music festival in Inkster, and that was their first time ever doing it. And with that being my neighborhood, I just felt like I had to go.
How was that?
It was cool. It was real nice. It was kind of unorganized, but I was getting a lot of love, and a lot of people was happy to see me. And I was
I
happy
know
to
they
see them.
was.
Yeah.
That was your first time back out, right?
Yeah. I might go out to eat here and there, but as far as like events with people around, yeah, I think I went to my little cousin baby shower. But as far as out being around people, that was my
That was
first
your
time.
first time out.
How was you
How
feeling?
did you feel? Right.
Like after you've been shot multiple times, not even just that time, like your PTSD when people around you just ready to go home. No matter you'll be there 30 seconds, I just be ready to go home. I don't like being around people, but like being in the business that I'm in, I have to.
You have to. So how you go adjust?
I had security with me. That's something new for me, but I feel like your life is the most important thing to keep safe. So no matter what the expense is or whatever, just I have to do that to make sure I get back home. For real.
I know that's right.
So that's one of the major adjustments that I'm doing.
What made you want to keep the same like career like after this? Because like some people in your shoes could have went in hiding mode, could have like left the face of the earth, could have just given up. Like what made you feel like this is the lane for me and ain't nobody or nothing gonna stop me?
Because, I mean, at this point, I'm damn near 30 years old. I don't really got no other option. I'm not going to get no job. So if I do something else, I'm going to jail. I'm too old to be going to jail. So I'm just, like, that's like the tunnel vision for me. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I know what it can be. So I'm working towards that.
But you said you can't get a job.
No. That ain't
You
me.
mentally can't.
Yeah, mentally I can't. Physically I can't. I ain't working for nobody.
But what's wrong with it?
There's nothing wrong with it. I commend people that do it, but just the type of person that I am, I couldn't.
You feel like
Like I've been working for myself my whole life, like literally. So it would be disrespectful to myself to go and do that.
all right then. Did you go to school?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Did you graduate?
Yeah, I graduated high school. I didn't go to college. Well, I did on the weekends. But I didn't go to actual
Rudy,
college.
stop
For real.
playing,
I went up there every weekend with them hoes.
You
I was at Easter, Western, Central, Michigan
You
State.
talk about on the weekend. Stop playing. No, I ain't go to college either. I was just asking.
Okay.
Like, because maybe some people be going to college, to get careers, like to still work for themselves. I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
what.
definitely. I know a lot of people that went to college and they all say that like, it was a waste of time. Like they don't use their degree for what they doing. To
Everybody went to college feel like that?
yeah, majority.
Nine times out of 10, me too, though. Like, a lot of, like, couple of my friends, one of the friends we was just with today, she got 2 degrees and she don't use her shit for nothing. Like, she got 3, she ran
I think
3
she might use it for the author.
for writing books.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
You went to college?
She's
I'm
in
in school.
college.
You went
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. For my degree, the degree that I'm going for is something that I can always fall back on. And the pandemic made me feel like we all need a plan B in life. Like,
Right.
because yes, you might have something successful going right now, but if the world stopped, would your business still be going? Like, when the pandemic first hit, it scared me because I didn't know what was going to happen next. I really thought the world was going to end. Like, remember we went to the grocery store and then nothing was in the grocery. I'm saying nothing was in the nothing was in the grocery store. I'm talking about things that people don't even buy was not in the grocery
Peas
store.
and shit.
Yeah, like everything was gone. So like that right there, like opened my eyes up. Like I have to do something to always have a plan B, whether I use my plan B or not. Financially, I need a plan B for my security, like in my mind. So
I feel like everybody, different strokes for different folks. Like, even being an entrepreneur, even if you can have your business going right now, it could be going great. Even if it slow down, okay, well, this did work. Let me just do it with something else. Like, being an entrepreneur, you can do so many different things. You don't got to stay in one lane. That's what I'm learning now. Like, I did kids' clothing for like 6 years. I'm just, like, I know it worked. I know what it can do, but it's like I'm ready to do something else. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, you got to have a mentality to want to expand, to
Hell
actually
yeah.
grow. Like, some people, it's just not for everybody. So, like, when people quit your job, it's not going to work like that for everybody. So, like, that's why I try to be realistic. Like, don't quit your job just yet because, what if them bills going to fall through regardless? So,
Them bills go fall through regardless, for sure. And this is why I feel like it's nothing wrong with having a job, but it's like once you live your life without having a job, it's kind of hard to go back to it. So it's like you go do anything to make it work. Like, we not thinking about no plan B. This is plan A, plan B, plan C. We go make it work. Like, if you want that, like, you just got to be ready to grind. So it can be for whoever put their mind to it on some real shit. And just like, just like having a job, anybody can do that. So I just feel like if they put their mind to it, because at the end of, I work the 9 to 5. When I wake up, you gotta get your mental right. You be like, all right, I'm about to go in here with these people. Let me get through these 8 hours of the day. Like, and then when you doing it with a business, you like, all right, I'm about to make this song. I'm about to make, you know what I'm saying? If this one don't pop, I'll make another one. Like, whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. So that's just how I feel about it, whether it's a job or not. Like, if the pandemic slowed up, you got to get a job. I'm going to tell you, girl, I done worked customer service for 20 years and all this. I'm doing all that. And I'm going to get a job if I ever had to. But my mind be like, this going to work. If this don't work, this going to work. And if this don't work, I'm going to figure out what's going to work. So.
So I know your life changed drastically, probably like this time around. How is that for you, like with your circle, like family,
friends and
friends?
Yeah, definitely. My family, it just make my family like real worried. Like, they just feel like once you get shot, like, people just feel like everybody in the world trying to kill you, and they want you to be safe, and it scared them because they think like they just almost lost a loved one. So you kind of understand where they're coming from, but it just get kind of irritating because with me, like, being a grown person, everybody want to text me every day, and if I might be at the gas station, like, who with you? Where you about to go? Like, you about to go right back home? Like, it get annoying at times, but
people care.
Yeah, definitely. I understand and I respect them caring, but it just from my perspective, I guess. But that's just with family, with friends. A lot of people like stopped dealing with me after it happened. So I'm adjusting to that. People that I talk to every day, like and I still don't know like exactly what a lot of people's reasons is because I haven't really took the time to address it. But a lot of people, I don't know if people scared to hang around me now, or people feel like certain situations wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't have did this and that. So they feel like I'm stupid or dumb, and they don't want to deal with me as a friend. Which is, it is what it is. So, it don't stop anything.
So do you feel like you understand them, or do you feel like they was never your friend?
I mean, I feel like I understand. That's kind of 50-50 too, because I kind of feel like I guess I understand. Well, no, I don't understand because I wouldn't do it. I'm gonna rock out with whoever for. It ain't really too much you can do wrong in my eyes. So, no. So, but everybody have their own opinion, and it's just,
Adjusting.
Yeah, adjusting.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. You live and you grow.
Yeah.
You know.
I adjust quick too, so I adjust real quick.
How you adjust quick? I'm just asking personally because I've dealt with a time where I lost a lot of friends at once.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know how you adjust it.
Mentally, like you gotta be mentally strong, like, and you just gotta tell yourself, like, I have kids, like, so I care what they think about me. I really don't care what other people think about me. Like, at being an artist and doing music, you kind of you cannot care about what people think about you because like,
You'll drive yourself fucking crazy.
Like somebody will kill themselves. Like mentally, you got to be strong for this. I don't understand how a lot of people do it. Like, cause I just know
you
I'm
doing
strong.
it.
Yeah, I do it, but I know I'm mentally strong. I know people not like me. People don't be like mentally or physically don't be as strong as me. So I could just imagine when I be seeing like people be hanging themselves and doing certain shit. Like I could just imagine what they be going through because like mentally, like life is hard. For
it's
real.
hard.
So I can understand motherfuckers not strong at all. So they take that way out.
They take their way out.
What was I asked? I got all off subject. I don't even remember.
I was just asking you, like, how is it that adjusting with, like, your circle, losing friends?
Yeah, I covered that. Yeah, so that was with friends and family. It has its pros and cons.
So what about your dating life?
My dating life has slowed down tremendously since the last few times I've been on here.
Oh, that's what's up. That's good.
Love to see it. You know, I'm rooting for that.
Well, I ain't settled down or nothing.
Hold on, the door.
My DM's still open now.
Flapping.
You know, we could communicate and conversate a little bit, but you know, my dating life.
I already know you about to be skeptical of who you can trust.
Yeah,
like when it comes to dating.
Hell yeah, for sure. Like.
So that's why I feel like you should get a girlfriend, somebody that you been knew, that you know.
It don't
solid.
even gotta be somebody you been knew, but find you somebody.
Yeah, I still talk to a new person. She just got to go through a hell of a background.
She gotta go through a background check.
Know who everybody is.
I feel like even then you still like.
Even then, that shit's skeptical.
I'm that type of person. Like even then, like I'm still skeptical. Like. That's just me personally, but because I sent a guy through a background check, and I don't really got too much going on, but I still want to know, like, why you here?
Got to. Safety is everything. You got to know who around you.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want one girlfriend?
Yeah, I do.
So we going to see that in the near future? So, like, maybe the next time we have you on here?
I don't know. Y'all might have me back on here soon. I can't really say that. That near future looking real like 1 or 2 years-ish.
I knew that when we didn't have you on here for a few episodes, that I'm like, when he come back, he gonna
have
like,
a girlfriend.
I got a girlfriend.
I wish I need one.
Cause that life is just too chaotic. You don't think?
I mean, I slowed down. I don't really go through none of that chaotic shit no more.
I feel like you gotta just enjoy the moment. Like, you don't have to have a girlfriend to settle down. If that makes sense.
Right, exactly. I like the way she put that.
No, listen, you gotta be specific with these people though. Like men and women. Like guys that tell you, "Oh, I don't want a girlfriend," but like treat the girl like a girlfriend, and then the girl, you know, I want a boyfriend, but like because she like you, you know, she might open her horizon to, okay, well maybe you don't want a girlfriend, but I stick around or something like that.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't think you should waste no time if...
I don't think you got to waste time either, but I think that you should weigh your options.
Yeah.
And I feel like... I think that people should just enjoy the moment. Like, it don't have to have a title. You don't got to be my girlfriend. You don't got to be my boyfriend. When we spending time together, enjoy it.
So you was going for that?
Going for what? Enjoying time? Yeah. What you mean going for it? I'm just saying, like, I just feel like once you realize life is short, you just enjoy time with people.
You look disappointed that she going for that.
I'm looking at her because I feel like she's just running her mouth.
I mean, listen, it's different strokes for different folks. Everybody don't want that white picket fence with the guy, you know. I mean,
here she go. I told her about that earlier. Now she want to throw it in my face.
I'm just saying, enjoy time with people. That's all I'm saying. And if a relationship come out of that, then it does. if it don't.
Wait 20 years to see, huh?
I'm not saying that. I didn't put a time limit on it because you don't know how long life is. I just said enjoy the time.
Are you agreeing with her or me?
I'm agreeing with her.
That's because you don't really want to get a friend.
I do.
But I'm saying though, you gotta enjoy the time, and then if I want to settle down with just you, then that's what I'm gonna do. If not, I'm gonna just enjoy when we together, and when we not, don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Cause you got girls that you can settle down with and be with, and they like girls, so y'all can still go out and get other girls together.
That's on the other side of the table once again. For real, we was okay. So we had a picnic today. We was celebrating 51 episodes, right?
Right.
So we talking. It wasn't just us. There was a couple other girls or whatever. So we just having girl talk or whatever. So we talking about girls liking girls and how they bring. So me.
Girl, we talking about threesomes. Quit beating around the bush.
So they talking about how it's happening and how they like stuff and this and this and that. And I'm just sitting there just like in awe because I'm like, is this what the world coming to?
Oh, cause you ain't never.
Cause she was the only one that couldn't relate. So she just like, so how did it happen with you? And we just all telling our stories, and she just like,
dang.
But I feel like you can give a man that he's still gonna cheat on you. Like,
yeah, you can, but there we go back to
not
me.
as much. He ain't
enjoy
gonna cheat
the
as much as he
time,
would.
Huh?
He ain't gonna cheat as much as he would.
Whatever, they gonna find any reason to cheat. Oh, you irritating, you nagging today? All right, bet. Next.
No, I wouldn't go cheat because of that. That ain't a big enough issue to go cheat.
I'm just talking about from like previous guests, previous conversations we didn't.
Yeah,
have.
guys
Like,
just say they cheat. Like they don't even gotta have a reason.
maybe it's not you. It's
Maybe
me.
niggas be with girlfriends be on here saying that?
Yes.
With the camera on?
Yes.
No, I'm saying they might not have a girlfriend at the moment, but I'm just saying like they'll just say like, previous times when they cheated, they probably didn't have a reason. They probably got a girl at home doing whatever the fuck she's supposed to do, and they just think with they dick. I don't know.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm not saying that they
That's
did.
why you shouldn't be out getting into no type of riffraff, I think.
What's riffraff?
The things that you were about to do that you don't need to be doing. Because when do somebody be like, you know what, this is wrong. I'm not going to do this.
Oh, that's what they were saying. Like a guy not never coming at. Like,
So you never...
a guy isn't coming at. Like, I think somebody was saying like, if a girl walked in naked or whatever, and she just pulled my pants down and start sucking his dick. Like,
that's a man with no self-control. And I don't think I want a man with no self-control.
No, I agree with you.
Because that means...
Rudy ain't saying
You just
shit.
accessible.
I mean, not accessible. It depends on
He
who's
said
trying.
depending on what she looked like when she walked past.
But
Man,
you feel
that's
like
terrible.
you want a boyfriend that's gonna be like, no, don't do that. Stop.
Yes.
Okay. Like, okay.
Just don't. Like, no thank you, but no
A
thank
door
you.
is at home. Stop fucking playing with me.
That part. Simple.
Just like that. I know that's right.
Okay.
Speaking it to existence.
'Cause I'm not
I can't
about to
wait to
just-
be her man. I can't wait.
Somebody did ask one day, like, bring the guy she talked to on here
For
so we
real.
can see if he
They
thinks
gonna
like
have
that.
their
And
own episode.
let me co-host. I swear to God, that'll get the most views.
I'm not. That's the
everything.
thing. I'm not difficult. I'm not difficult at all. Like, I'm an easygoing person to deal with, but you have to know how to deal with me. Like, I'm a different type of
So
deal.
you gotta read this 1,000-page book, and then I'm not difficult. That's all.
No, that's not true.
that's what you.
I'm normal until you make me otherwise. Like, we can kick it, we can laugh, we can joke. Like, I would joke with you about other females and stuff like that.
But you
like,
say don't bring her to me.
don't bring her to me
In real life.
Yeah, like
Keep it as a joke. Kiki. Because it really wasn't even that funny while you still laugh. It's like, you that girlfriend.
Yeah, just keep her away from me. And think smart. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. That's just, the end of the story there.
Yeah, everybody got a different life. So whatever works for you is the best for you. Whatever works for, somebody else is the best for them. Everybody are experts in their life. You know what you want. I know what I want. Hey, you know what you want?
Definitely know what I want.
You know what you want?
What you want?
He wants.
We talking about like overall or like with one girl?
With one girl.
She gotta like girls. It's
Why?
Not gonna work no other way. It's not gonna work no other way.
I feel like this is a new thing. Like, granddaddies wasn't into that.
But
Yeah.
this is the thing. The world is always
I feel like
changing.
girls play gay just to keep a man around. Like they.
No, I really feel like all girls like girls. I feel like you like girls.
When have you ever seen me shoot a shot?
It don't matter.
I compliment women.
Yes.
If their hair is
And I
nice
feel like-
or if they're cute.
I feel like all girls like girls. I feel like all
That means
girls.
you would let them give you head if you think that.
If you think
No. I compliment people. Like, that's just what I do. You look nice today. Like, that's just what people be needing that to keep going, like, mentally sometimes. So, like today, this girl posted and said she ain't feel like she was herself. She had to remind herself of who she was. I said, you are beautiful inside and out. Just in case you needed a reminder, here it is. I didn't look at her no type of way, but besides who she was, like, it wasn't nothing like that.
Got it.
So anyway, besides her,
I think all the subscribers know by now that you a little different than average female, you know?
that's true. So besides her,
Wait. I just wanted to say, because you went back to granddaddies and all that. The world is changing every day. So we not trying to do what they did in 1900. Because that wasn't really
1969.
1960. I guess that's about right. We ain't trying to do that though. That was still 50 years ago.
Brought up back then. I would've
Cause
had-
your grandma wasn't going for that. I know grandmas wasn't going. Grandma, like you asked me what, like granddaddies wasn't making.
But we don't know what they was doing when they was younger, when they was in them house parties.
Actually,
Right.
it was more private.
Going
I must
crazy.
say it's more private nowadays.
Yeah, we
Because
don't.
we got social media and stuff,
Yeah.
so everything is going to be broadcasted. And
Not everything, because I still.
I'm gonna
keep
have
it
to
low.
call my papa because I need to know. I need answers.
You go ask him, was they doing that back then?
I know they wasn't doing that because how they act now.
people get tired
They
of doing
still-
People get tired of partying and going crazy. After you get, you want to chill.
Yeah, right. That's why they
crazy.
That's why they
40
chilling
years,
when we
50
see
years.
them.
Yeah.
They watch TV in separate rooms. They kind of like live their own separate lives in one
Right.
house.
Exactly. That's what I would be doing.
That's what I'm saying.
Your
We
ass
don't
in
know
your
what they
room.
was doing when
Don't
they
come
was
in my
younger.
room. Like,
We don't know what they like. They tired of each other now. Shit, they just gotta stick it out because that's what people do. Like that. I mean, that's all they knew. But
I can't see no 70-year-old like I need some excitement in my life. Like
no,
hell
they
no.
done had all the excitement. That's why they don't even want to see each other no more.
exactly.
They in
we
different.
need somebody granddaddy to come out here. And
Damn,
tell us the
who
real-
granddaddy?
He can't-
Your papa, come on here.
My papa, he don't like cameras. He don't like people in his business. So he a real private person. So he ain't gonna do it.
Damn,
But like
a grandparent.
we need somebody grandparent to come out here.
We kind of need great grandparents because the grandparents these days they
Yeah,
kind of
great.
kind of young.
No, my papa's 78. He'll be 79. But we need somebody older to tell us how it was. Okay, so not only do she have to like girls, what else?
That's really it.
That's what you want in a woman?
Yeah.
You don't have no qualities like no.
I mean, she gotta know how to cook like my grandma, my mama. Like she gotta like know what she doing in the kitchen for sure. She gonna be cheated
Nurture.
on. Yeah, nurturing. But I
Good
feel like that's
parent.
like mandatory.
Good
A
mother.
great parent, yeah, like know how to cater to a man.
Should she have a
Freak out this world. Got.
Well, I mean, you've already said that.
Just because somebody have women don't make them a freak out this world.
I mean, that's kind of an extreme, but okay.
What? You think so?
My boy tapped his foot over here. He is.
Because I think that's kind of like odd to like.
Some extreme shit going
that-
on
I
out
feel
here.
like that's privacy, like when you have another, especially when you have kids. Because I don't think you should do that in front of, not you, but like I don't think people should do this in front of their kids. Like
Do what?
had a extra person around their kids. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you saying like a whole 3-way like relationship?
Is that what you're saying?
You
I
saying
mean, I
like
guess.
3 people around it? No, no, we're not talking about that.
So that's private, is what I'm saying.
I guess yeah.
Well, we talked about that earlier too, about being in 3-way relationships.
Oh yeah. I mean,
That's I don't know. That's a bit much for me.
that's different. It's
Dealing
definitely
with 2
different.
women at one time is too many attitudes, and it's just.
You
that
say
shit-
just
I
every
wouldn't
now
even
and
do
then.
that. I wouldn't even do
I'm
that.
not trying to come to
Well,
girlfriend.
you're not as turned as they thought.
I ain't
Because
straight. Been there, done that. I'm straight. Y'all can have it.
Yeah. Well, then go ahead and find you Miss Lady and settle down.
I think for the lifestyle that you have, just for like safety and like for you to have peace. And I don't know that you might always have peace like 100% because of like your thought process. Just like a rapper itself, like we did have a rapper on here. I don't know if he like ever been in your situation, but he did say just like the street life, the rapper life, that he has to think for everybody. So that's just a lot. So he might not always be at peace. But having one woman like would bring you to some type of security.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
So I see that life for you.
Look at her. With one woman, that's what she said.
I'm gonna let you know if I ever try that out.
Invite us to the wedding.
Yeah, like this ain't. I be seeing so much of a circus on social media, like with these guys and the way these girls. It ain't just guys. It ain't just girls. It's
both of them.
It's both. But see, the problem is, and I ain't even gonna get too deep in that. People do not be healed. They be in one relationship, moving on to the next one. They be wanting to play get back with their ex.
Mm-hmm.
And it just be too much going on. Like, sis, heal. Brother man, please heal. But let's talk about a healed man. Would you say that you're a healed man?
I haven't really been like hurt bad. Like I feel like I've been hurt
Go ahead.
before, but like as far as like when you say healed, I think of somebody that's like broken. Like
I don't mean like you had to get your feelings hurt. Like we all carry pain that we don't discuss. Like and men carry a lot of stuff, childhood trauma, just past hurt that you haven't gotten over.
Going to jail, going to prison, how people treated you when you got shot, how people treated you when you was in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just not an everyday conversation. You don't talk about how the people who act like they was just down for you when you was locked up, but they ain't really, send you $1. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You can be hurt from and not speak about it. So that's what we talking about. Are you healed?
Probably not. I think about that stuff occasionally. So for me to even think about it, I probably do feel some type of way about it, or am hurt over certain situations. Mm-hmm. So I'm probably not healed.
I feel like you need, not you, but like people that's like hurt and not healed, they need alone time. People feel like alone time, they be bored, but that brings out your inner pain. Like in order for you to heal, you have to deal with it. So like whatever it is that you may be going through, you have to actually deal with the situation in order to be over it. And you can't deal with it with other people around. Like it's too noisy. Like at that point, you're not really dealing with it for real. You just coping with it. Like whether you use other females to get over it, you drink or you smoke or you do drugs like to get over it. Like you're just dealing with it. And when you wake up and you're not high no more, you're not drunk anymore, that pain is still there. Mm-hmm. So I feel like people need to go through healing processes. And in your shoes, I know that you got like trauma, like within the past couple of months. Just, I wouldn't even know what to call it because I've never been in your shoes, but I can only imagine, like that's your life drastically changed before your eyes.
Right.
Literally.
So like, yeah, you still a rapper. Yeah, you still a dad. Yeah, you still an entrepreneur, but your life's still not the same. And your life would probably never be the same. You would never be able to move like you once moved. You would never be able to be around certain people,
right.
just because of your own security. So like, what are you going to do to like heal from that so you can move on with your life?
I feel like for me to heal and like move on with my life, I gotta like succeed in what I'm trying to do. Like to show certain people like my life still proceeded and still went on, like even after we stopped dealing with each other. Like I feel like that's what I need mentally and personally. That's what would make me feel better about myself and heal me. And I know that I'm gonna do it.
I know that's right.
Have you ever considered therapy?
Yeah, I've did couples therapy before, once, but I ain't never like
you
went to
couples therapy.
Yeah,
we getting somewhere. Somewhere.
Yeah, but
this nigga still single. Who did he go to couples therapy?
I mean, he still get a point for trying.
All right,
y'all tried.
All right, that was real.
Yeah, I ain't never went to actual therapy, like talk to a therapist for myself. No.
I think because it's like those uncomfortable conversations that you have to have. Like you got to be realistic with yourself at some point, just to give you some type of closure to your situation. Mm-hmm. Like, just because you still are this, you're still this public figure. It's still rappers that want to work with you. It's still, young guys in your that want to be like you, you know, or that still support you. So like, I don't know. I feel like a therapist might work. I mean, I can't say it. I would say that you should try it.
I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah.
You got to find the right one. The right one might take trying. It might take trial and error. Like, you might go to somebody and then you might not like them. Then you find somebody else. But like, talking to people about your pain really like eases it. But like, guys really be so stuck on holding stuff in and acting like they okay. Like, it's not okay, because as an African American guy, you already got to deal with so much just stepping out into the world. Every guy got to, because really women now, like, police in your face for no reason. Like, Metro Detroit page has been on fire.
Man, what? But having somebody to talk to is definitely it. I haven't tried therapy yet.
I think you should try it, because I feel like when you vent to your friends, and you might not vent to every friend with the same issue or the same problem, but like, if you find the right therapist or even the right person to talk to, like, you might feel better after having that conversation, because everybody feels like when I have a conversation or when I'm trying to get something off my chest, I'm looking for an answer, but I might not be necessarily looking for an answer. I'm just trying to vent.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make, I need you to make me feel safe with my words so I could tell you how I feel. So, I don't know. I'm not a therapist, but I have had uncomfortable conversations with people, like real uncomfortable conversations, like with family that I never knew that they went through. And of course, here I am, like, wow, like, I'm oblivious. Like, I never knew, you was going through this. So I think that's good, because we had
therapist is definitely good. I don't know. I'm not opposed to it either.
I would try it.
Because we have men come out here and be vulnerable.
Be vulnerable?
Mm-hmm.
What you mean?
Like, we had Courtney Bell on here. He was real vulnerable. He
like,
real,
talking about.
Yeah,
he was
Courtney
real.
He was real open, and he don't mind, like, speaking for his, he come from a different, like, spiritually, what he trying to do right now, like, where he is mentally, like, he speak for a whole different, like, ethnicity of people, like, and a lot of people feel like that, and I feel like he's like the mouth for it.
But how he really started it and like stayed consistent with it. He woke up one day and knew like something wasn't right with him. Like, he knew he wasn't right within, so like he wanted to get right. Like, he was hurt. He was doing stuff out of hurt. He was dealing with people out of hurt. Like, he just had all these people around him that had no purpose in his life. And that's when he was like, you know what? It's time to clean house. And like, it starts within. Like, so he came out here and he was being like very vulnerable and very transparent, like, about how he wanted to hurt his ex, or but it wasn't until he was like, what am I doing, like, what's wrong with me,
right?
So that's a really good story. I really enjoyed when he came on and he talked about it.
Did you is there anything you want to tell the young ones who are looking up to you and trying to follow your footsteps?
Man, if anybody young coming up following me, man, I would just say, keep your eye on the prize, man, and stay out the bullshit. Money is the goal at the end of the day. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. I got people I'm trying to take care of and people that's dependent on me. So if this is what y'all want to do, like, don't half step. Like, you can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like, my whole life changed. Like, not from that incident. I'm just saying, like, as far as doing what I'm doing, like, legally, and not doing anything else, like quitting everything else cold turkey. Like, that's been like the hardest thing I've ever did in my life.
What's something you would tell your younger self? If you had to tell your younger self 3 things, what would it be?
If I could tell my younger self three things, I probably would give him like the Mega Millions number. That's one. I'm telling him that already. I don't know. That's a good question. Man, it's so many different things I would, like, literally hundreds of things. I can't even think of 2 other ones. Yeah, I can't even think of 2 other ones, man. There's so much stuff that I would change and do over just to prevent certain situations and save certain relationships.
You said, and to save certain relationships?
So do you think relationships are more valuable than money?
Definitely. Hell yeah.
I agree.
If I could tell myself, my younger self, 3 things, it would be patient. Don't try to grow up so fast. And stay in the house.
Stay in the house.
Stay in the house. Well, you
Because-
must have told your younger self that because you still staying in the house.
I was still in the house, but I'm saying, like, you really, like, miss out on a lot of BS being by yourself. Like, just seriously, like.
But I feel like we wouldn't think how we think today without going through the shit that we did. So
Facts.
I feel like if I was to go back and tell my younger self anything, I would change and alter who I am today, and I wouldn't really want to do that.
I got a quote. It says, "Success can mean a 6-figure job, a mansion, and driving the newest luxury car. Success can also mean having the freedom to wake up every day, drive your kids to and from school, and having dinner with your family at night. Success is about what you say it is, not this world." And I just feel like
Who wrote that quote?
I like it. I agree.
Santana Nicole D. I got it off Twitter.
Okay.
But I totally agree. So it's just like, enjoy your time. It's like, no, just do what makes you happy. Like, everybody don't want 6 figures. So, find you a nice, whatever you want to do, find you a nice job, a nice business. And if that's your success, that's what you want. Like, I just feel like so many people try and make it like a celebrity lifestyle. Everybody is not celebrities. Everybody is not gonna be rich. Like, I love that quote. I love it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes success is being free.
agree.
It's being free and taking your kids to and from school. Because,
Yeah.
being in jail, you don't really feel successful. So becoming a free man is the type of success, which,
For sure.
What's a couple goals that we halfway through the year? What's a couple goals that's on your list that you want to accomplish before the end of the year? I know you just now getting back started, but like I know you got a couple goals because you be up all day.
Yeah, I want to get 50,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. That's my end of the year goal. And what's another goal of mine is to do 250,000 in merch before the year's over.
Okay.
So you been working on your merch line?
Yep.
I was going to ask you if you got some hats coming.
Yep, I got all of that stuff already. I just been holding it until my app drops so I can launch it everything at once and drive all the traffic to the app.
Period.
I know
I like
that's right.
that.
So have you like previewed it? Like have you did any like photo shoots for it?
I did do a photo shoot with Photo Nation. I did a photo shoot with him for my jackets, but as far as I got shirts, hoodies, hats, socks,
Okay.
everything. As far as females, I'm doing like some pajamas type stuff. What was the question again?
That was the question.
What
You
was the
answered it.
question? Yeah.
Which your merch have you been working on?
I ain't really get to touch on like your documentary. Like what all do you plan to have in there? Like what's your ultimate goal for it?
The ultimate goal for my documentary, I want to publish it and put it on Tubi, where they be putting all the Detroit movies and stuff. I just really thought of that today, but other than that, I was only going to exclusively put it in my app to drive all the traffic there because I know people going to go and watch it. But it's just my whole recovery process and just me recording in the studio, doing positive stuff like this. We went and recorded at the music festival I was telling you all about. Just like them showing like where I was fucked up at to where at the height of where I'm about to be, like just displaying everything.
How you feel about like speaking on your situation? Like how does that make you feel? Does it like I know you said you was turning something negative into positive, but do you feel like you can impact people's lives with
Yeah, definitely. I don't mind speaking on it at all. Like that's what, like I say, like you said, turning a negative into a positive. That I do that by speaking on it, by talking about the situation. Like you said, motherfuckers nosy, they want to know. And what I'm doing, my profession, this is what I have to do. I can't be an artist and be like, no, I don't want to speak on that, or I don't want to do this, or because that would make me somebody that they really wouldn't pay attention to or wouldn't want to watch.
That's a fact.
That's definitely. If I know this episode gonna go up.
It's gonna turn the
Y'all gonna get more than 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you. Well, we appreciate you for coming out and being transparent and talking to us and telling us how you feel. We wish you nothing but the most success. Stay safe.
I got you.
And do all the things that people said you couldn't do. Make sure you accomplish that.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
the things that you want to.
For sure. That's mandatory.
Did you leave anything else out? Your documentary, your merch, your app, your new music?
Nope. I don't think I left nothing out, man. My new quote is what I'm using, what I'm going with. If you don't want to see me dead or in jail, support what I'm doing. That's it.
Period. And you know where to find us on all platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. RT Adore the letter N Daisy. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. And until we see y'all next time.